Welcome to 00 J Love Natural Hair. I was just watching Return to the Dragon. Very entertaining. When my brother and I were little, we used to watch that and do our little Bruce Lee fighting and everything. So I had to play with you all today. But what I did is, I haven't actually did plaits in a long time. What I normally do is just a little plait at the very root and then bring it down to a spiral into a little twist. But this time I'm going to do plaits, and I wanted to do, because I think the plaits stretch it out a lot more rather than the twist. So I want to check that out. And I am using coconut oil, and I also used Just For Me curl smoothener. So when I did the curl smoothener, I put it all over my hair and it was damp. So what I did was each section I parted, combed it out, put some carrot oil in there, and then I combed it out again, and then I did the denim brush. I had a brush war on one of my videos, and one of the comments was that someone used the paddle brush, and they said that the paddle brush made their hair very tangly. I initially didn't like the denim brush, but because I have to section my hair off small sections in order for it to go through. Like, I should have probably sectioned it off again from this one. This is not even that big to me. And see, like I say, I'm try to rush it and things like that. But I want to ask you all this question as well. We'll do natural hair, and I want to say about my son. I have a 14-year-old boy, and I have two step boys. One of them is 14 and one of them 16. So my son, I buy him cologne, but in a little while I'm going to need him to buy his own cologne and deodorant just to prepare him for adulthood, because he does get allowance and so on and so forth. But I was asking my stepsons, do they use cologne? Because I just want to see, you know, what's what. And they said, the 16-year-old was saying no, he doesn't use it. And my 14-year-old stepson said he doesn't like the way it smells. So for him, and I'm just wetting the front because it's a little dry. And I think I'm just going to do a front twist. But I did want to show you how I did my overall plaits. And like I say, I comb it out, and then I put the carrot oil in it. But my 14-year-old stepson said he doesn't like it because he doesn't think it smells good. So I was just wondering if you all have any boys. Like I said, I have 3 boys and no girls. So I'm pretty sure girls like something that smells good or sweet. So I'm just doing a 2-strand twist right here in the front. Just a minute. Hey. And I'm doing it kind of fast because I'm not going to be wearing this in the morning. When I take it down, I'm going to let you see and find out how it looks. But I'm thinking the cologne, you should be wearing cologne, but maybe they're not ready. So if they're not ready, I'm thinking I'm not going to push them or anything, because I can't even remember when I first started wearing perfume. You know, sometimes you smell your mother and you think that smells nice or something, so you venture out and spray some of hers on or whatever. I think I didn't really start wearing it until I was like every day, all day and stuff like that. And so probably I was in my 30s, I think. And then I remember one person I used to smell like people, you know how you get in and off of the elevator, and this one lady, she said when she gets off the elevator, she wants everybody to say, that's so and so getting off, or she was here. So that was, perfume was her statement. So the only other thing is like my ends, or the part that goes past my neck. So when I wrap my hair, I'm just gonna bobby pin it. Well, actually, I don't have bobby pins. I have these other pins. Stay right, because I didn't want the bobby pins to snag in my hair. So I'm gonna put these in there. You know, Natural has a video where she shows you how you can stretch the hair, but I figured since I'm doing plaits, I don't necessarily have to stretch all of them. But the thing about when you put on your sleeping rag, scarf, or whatever, then you know how it bends the ends. So I wanted to try this so as though I don't bend the ends. So we see how that go. I did go see Captain America today. I guess it was just so long, and it was okay. But my battery is wearing out, so that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna just put my pink scarf on, this behind my ear, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the morning. Thank you. Hi, I wanted to show you the finished product. It's the next morning, and I've taken the majority of my plaits out. I think the main difference by looking at it, of course the plaits stretch your hair out pretty much initially. The other thing is that when I pin some of them up different directions, and they pretty much want to stay in that direction, so you do see some lines. And I think the twist is a little fluffier also than the plait. So that would be one of the main differences. So I have just 3 plaits to go, and then I have my my 2-strand twist that I followed all the way in the front. So let me see, and I want to remember to show you the back of it. So my hair did dry pretty good. It was some in the middle. I just let it air dry. I haven't put a dryer or anything on it. See how that looks. And I am almost finished, and then we shall do a voila. So let's see if the front really helps with it. And I'm just getting ready to go to work this morning, and I'm been doing a lot of swimming. So this week I think I'm just gonna swim 2 days, because my son has basketball practice 2 out of 4 of the days, and Fridays we usually don't go swimming. So just try to get them in shape and strengthen them, and it's fun activity, and I want to make sure all 3 of my boys know how to swim. Although my baby boy is still very fearful. He 2 years ago he didn't want to get in the water at all. Then the next year he gets in the water a little bit. Now he gets in even more. So let's see how I can do this. I'm probably gonna have to play with it a little bit. And I'm in my other bathroom, so I don't have any of my items with me. But what I would like to do is just put something to smooth here. And because this is just the twist is a little bit different. So this is my braid. Yeah, the twist makes your hair a little bit fuller, but if I pull everything out with my plaits, then I think it's gonna look fuller too. So this would be voila. Voila, mademoiselle, maman. so hopefully you can see it. All right, thank you so much.